Humans. Pretty smart critters, aren't we? When it comes to intelligence, we like to place ourselves on a special kind of pedestal. But what is it about our intelligence that supposedly leaves all other animals in the dust? It's true that humans have a culture like no other animals. But research into animal cognition shows that we are not as different from other animals as we'd like to think we are. Pigeons, for example, share with us many signs of basic intelligence. So aside from playing chess and splitting the atom, what are these fundamental hallmarks of human intelligence? We use them every day without knowing. For example, we can recognise if two objects are the same or different. Painfully simple, but this ability underlies everything we do and was thought to be exclusive to primates. Dr. Damien Scarf of the University of Otago has been taking a closer look inside the pigeons' brains. And he discovered that pigeons, along with our primate cousins, can too recognise if abstract objects are the same or different. When trained to recognise abstract objects, like these green and blue circles, pigeons not only know to match the blue to the blue and the green to the green, but they can also transfer the skill to objects that they've never seen before, like this hand, and this bomb.
So the matching task is interesting because matching is something that we used to think was unique to primates. So showing that pigeons can match not only shows that they have the ability to match, but it also shows they can apply a learnt skill to a novel situation.
Another basic feature of human intelligence is our ability to plan ahead. If things don't go according to plan, we alter our plan. But it usually takes a little bit of thinking before we embark on a new course. Dr. Scarf has discovered that pigeons can plan at least one step ahead, as well as primates do. This pigeon has been trained to pick 3 colours in a prescribed order: red, green, blue. But when the green and the blue switch places in front of the pigeon's eyes, he picks wrongly. Or when the green and the blue were blocked by the opaque white squares, he still picks them in the right order, which indicates that he's planned his actions ahead. What about our ability to recognise numerical differences? For example, that $3.50 is larger than $1.50. Surely comparing numbers must be one of the intellectual feats that only humans can boast. But as it turns out, our clever pigeons can recognise numerical differences as well. Pigeons have been trained to assort the first 3 numbers in the order of magnitude. To everyone's surprise, however, they can also recognise the difference between large numbers that they've never seen before.
So what surprised me about my research is that I basically found that pigeons could perform a lot of the tasks on par, if not better, than primates. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go to a task that we know pigeons perform better than us, and that's their navigation skills. So pigeons can navigate from far away, so they can navigate over hundreds of kilometres from places that they've never been before. So now the new research is going to look at how they do that. So by attaching little backpacks that have GPS devices in them, we can basically not only see where they go, but also how they get there.
With the growing amount of research on animal cognition, the wide gap between our brain and theirs is getting narrower. And if there is still so much to discover about animal intelligence, just imagine how much there is still to learn about our own human mind. So the next time you go to call someone bird brain, maybe you should think twice.